Ever wondered what really went down behind the glitz and glam of old Hollywood? The stars we admired weren't just caught in love stories. They were tangled in some of the most lust-filled scandals that shook the industry to its core. But what really happened behind those closed doors? You won't believe what we're about to reveal. In the golden age of Hollywood, the screen wasn't the only place where drama unfolded. Behind the scenes, passions ran wild and forbidden affairs. Love triangles and shocking liaisons became the stuff of legends. Today, we're diving into 20 of the most scandalous stories from old Hollywood, where lust and secrecy collide in the most unexpected ways. Get ready for a journey through some of the most jaw-dropping moments the silver screen has ever seen. Number 1. Clark Gable and Loretta Young. Clark Gable, known for his rugged charm, had a secret affair with actress Loretta Young that led to a love child, Judy Lewis. Their affair began while Gable was married to his first wife, and Young was considered one of Hollywood's most glamorous stars. The pregnancy was hidden from the public, and Young privately raised their daughter, even going so far as to claim she had adopted her. What really led to this hidden pregnancy, and why was Gable silent about it for so many years? Did the fear of public scandal and jeopardizing their careers keep them from acknowledging the truth? You won't believe what came next. Up next is a scandal involving the Kennedy brothers and a Hollywood icon. Number 2. Marilyn Monroe and the Kennedys. Marilyn Monroe's rumored affairs with John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert have long been part of Hollywood lore, adding a dark layer of mystery to Monroe's already troubled life. Monroe, a blonde bombshell known for her vulnerability and seductive charm, was said to have been in a passionate, secret relationship with both brothers. These alleged affairs would come to light after Monroe's mysterious death in 1962, which many believe was linked to her connection with the Kennedy family. But did the Kennedys truly have a fling with Monroe, or was it part of a larger conspiracy? The controversy surrounding her relationships with them has only deepened in the years since her death. Number 3. Errol Flynn's underage affairs. Errol Flynn's charm as one of Hollywood's most famous swashbucklers was tainted by his notorious relationships with underage girls. Flynn, who was known for his playboy lifestyle, found himself at the center of a major scandal in 1943 when he was charged with statutory rape. Though acquitted in a sensational trial, the damage to his public image was done. Flynn's relationships with underage girls, particularly during the early years of his fame, raised serious moral questions about Hollywood's treatment of its stars. His actions were not an isolated incident, but were indicative of a larger, darker culture of exploitation in the industry at the time. How could such a beloved actor harbor such dark secrets? Did Hollywood turn a blind eye to his actions because of his immense popularity? You won't believe the next scandal, an affair that involved an unlikely duo with shocking consequences. Number 4. Rita Hayworth and Prince Ali Khan. Rita Hayworth and Prince Ali Khan's marriage was one of the most scandalous affairs of the 1940s. Hayworth, an American actress, and Ali Khan, a Muslim prince, married in 1949, causing a media frenzy. Their love was passionate but turbulent, filled with infidelities on both sides. Khan's numerous affairs were a constant source of tension between the two, but Hayworth, despite knowing about his unfaithfulness, tried to salvage the marriage for years. After their divorce, rumors swirled that Khan had forced Hayworth into a role of silent submission, and the marriage had been strained from the start. Was this a case of love gone wrong, or was there something deeper at play? Did Hayworth's ambition and Khan's love for freedom create a rift they couldn't cross? Number 5. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton's relationship was one of the most notorious in Hollywood history, marked by 2 marriages, infidelity, and public outbursts. Their fiery affair began on the set of Cleopatra in 1963, with both stars already married to other people. The couple's passionate and volatile relationship garnered intense media attention, with the press documenting every moment of their turmoil. Their first marriage ended in a storm of public scandal, but their love was so intense that they remarried just a few years later. Despite their turbulent love, they remained deeply connected until Burton died in 1984. How could 2 stars so wildly in love tear each other apart in public? Was their relationship just a product of fame, or did it stem from something far deeper? Number 6. Jean Harlow and William Powell. Jean Harlow and William Powell were one of Hollywood's most beloved on-screen couples, but behind closed doors, their relationship was filled with emotional turmoil. The two actors shared a close bond during the early 1930s, but their personal lives were far from perfect. Harlow was famously devastated by the suicide of her first husband, Paul Byrne, a traumatic event that left her struggling with her mental health. Powell, who was often her emotional support, was also an integral part of her healing process. Despite their deep connection, the public never really knew what went on between the two, and rumors about their off-screen romance persisted throughout their careers. How did this loss affect her personal life, and what role did Powell play in her healing process? Was their closeness romantic or platonic? Number 7. Ingrid Bergman and Roberto Rossellini. Ingrid Bergman's affair with director Roberto Rossellini caused a major scandal in the 1940s. At the time, Bergman was married to Swedish doctor Peter Lindström, and Rossellini was married as well. Their passionate love affair led to a public divorce for both. How could two stars of such stature openly defy social norms? Was their love worth the price they paid in scandal and public shaming? The fallout from their affair changed both of their careers forever. You won't believe what came next. Up next is a romance that scandalized not just Hollywood, but the entire world. Number 8. James Dean's Secret Affairs. James Dean's enigmatic personality extended to his love life, which was filled with rumors and whispered affairs. While his most publicized relationship was with actress Natalie Wood, many speculated that Dean had relationships with men as well. His love life remains one of Hollywood's greatest mysteries. Was Dean hiding his true sexual orientation, or was he simply a victim of the pressures of fame? Did his relationships help shape his persona, or did they contribute to his tragic, untimely death? You won't believe the shocking truths that have emerged. Number 9. Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner. Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner's marriage was a fiery, passionate love affair filled with infidelities and public battles. Their relationship was marked by jealousy, with both stars often caught in scandals involving other lovers. What drove them to such tumult? Was it love, or did the constant spotlight of Hollywood's pressure bring out the worst in them? Despite their deep connection, their marriage ended in divorce, leaving many to wonder, could they have made it work? You won't believe what came next. Number 10. Gloria Grahame and Anthony Ray. Gloria Grahame's marriage to actor Anthony Ray caused a stir when the two tied the knot. What made their relationship even more shocking was the fact that Grahame was marrying Ray, her former stepson. The affair, hidden from public view, sent shockwaves through Hollywood, as it was seen as not only scandalous but morally ambiguous. How did they keep their relationship a secret for so long? Was it love, or was something darker at play? The truth behind their union still raises questions. Number 11. Joan Crawford and Alfred Steele. Joan Crawford's marriage to Pepsi-Cola executive Alfred Steele was marked by her ambitious drive and his controlling nature. Behind the glamorous exterior, their relationship was filled with emotional struggles and jealousy. Did Crawford's obsessive ambition and need for control play a part in their troubled marriage? Was their union doomed from the start, or did love keep them together despite their differences? What role did Hollywood's demands play in their rocky marriage? You won't believe what came next. Number 12. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall's marriage began with a whirlwind romance that captivated Hollywood. Their on-screen chemistry led to a deep off-screen connection. Though their relationship was not without turmoil, Bogart's jealousy and Bacall's fiery independence often led to clashes. Was their love truly strong enough to survive their differences, or was the constant pressure of Hollywood too much to bear? Did their passion ultimately make their marriage stronger, or did it drive them apart? You won't believe what happened next. Up next is a scandal that involved an infamous affair between two stars from opposite sides of the screen. Number 13. Charlie Chaplin and Paulette Goddard. Charlie Chaplin's affair with actress Paulette Goddard was a glamorous romance, but one filled with complications. Their relationship began during the filming of Modern Times, but their personal lives were not as simple as their on-screen roles. Did Goddard help Chaplin heal after his messy divorce from his first wife? Was their relationship simply a love affair, or something deeper, complicated by the pressures of Hollywood fame? The truth behind their romance remains elusive. You won't believe what came next. Number 14. Bette Davis and Gary Merrill. Bette Davis's tumultuous relationship with Gary Merrill was one of Hollywood's most scandalous. Though they shared a deep bond, Davis's passionate nature and Merrill's insecurities led to constant battles, both in public and private. The couple's affair began on the set of All About Eve, where their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, but their off-screen relationship was anything but easy. Davis was known for her volatile temper, and Merrill struggled with his feelings of inadequacy. Was their relationship doomed from the start, or did their personalities clash too often to make it work? How much of their love was real, and how much was born out of Hollywood's pressures? Number 15. Barbara Stanwyck and Robert Taylor. Barbara Stanwyck and Robert Taylor's marriage was marred by rumors of infidelity and emotional distance. Despite their on-screen chemistry, their real-life relationship was filled with tension. How could two stars with such explosive chemistry struggle so much in their marriage? Was it love, or was the relationship just a Hollywood facade? What role did their respective careers play in their troubled union? The details of their marriage remain clouded in mystery. You won't believe what came next. Number 16. Dean Martin and Jean Martin. Dean Martin and Jean Martin's marriage was filled with secrets and scandal. Though they presented a perfect image of a happy family, rumors of infidelity and emotional distance followed them. Did their marriage survive the pressures of Hollywood, or was it doomed from the start? What really went on behind closed doors during their years together? The truth behind their marriage is something fans still wonder about today. You won't believe what came next. Number 17. Thelma Todd and Roland West. The romance between actress Thelma Todd and director Roland West was one of old Hollywood's most mysterious. Their affair, which was often the subject of speculation, came to a tragic end when Todd was found dead in her car. What really happened? Was Todd's death a suicide, or was foul play involved? The mystery surrounding her death remains one of Hollywood's most haunting. You won't believe what came next. Number 18. Greta Garbo and Mercedes de Acosta. Greta Garbo's secretive relationship with writer Mercedes de Acosta was filled with mystery. Although they never publicly acknowledged their romance, their bond was a topic of much speculation. What kept Garbo and de Acosta together? Did their love run deep, or was it more a shared escape from the pressures of fame? How did they manage to keep such an intimate part of their lives hidden from the public eye? You won't believe what came next. Up next is another scandal that revolved around forbidden love, leading to a devastating fallout. Number 19. Loretta Young and Clark Gable. Carole Lombard and Clark Gable's marriage is one of the most beloved stories in Hollywood, but their love was marked by turmoil and tragedy. Lombard and Gable, two of Hollywood's most charismatic stars, had a fiery romance that ended with Lombard's tragic death in a plane crash in 1942. Gable, devastated by her passing, never fully recovered from the loss. Their love affair was filled with public scandals, including Gable's divorce from his first wife to marry Lombard. Did their love run deep, or was it simply a product of their fame and timing? Number 20. Jean Harlow and Paul Byrne. Jean Harlow's marriage to Paul Byrne ended in tragedy when Byrne committed suicide just months after their wedding. The mystery surrounding his death has never fully been solved, but many believe it was tied to his inability to cope with the intense pressure and secrecy surrounding their union. What really happened behind closed doors? Was Harlow part of the mystery, or just another victim of Hollywood's dark side? You won't believe the shocking details that followed. These scandals, filled with passion, mystery, and heartbreak, have become part of Hollywood's rich and sometimes tragic history. So, what do you think? Were these scandals just the price of fame, or did they go too far? Hollywood's past is full of secrets that still echo today, and these stories are just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to uncover even more shocking tales from old Hollywood, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what we have coming next.